So I moved. Now I'm not in the sun. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, you gotta do the hard work and dedication to this. Oh. Until I'm hungry. Hello. How are you? Hope your day's going decently. Oh. That's one thing I can't stand about glasses is the glare. Oh. Now let's try this in here. Oh, these cards. Just got to quit shuffling them like that and just start shuffling them like this. Damn. Ugh. Ugh. Justice in reverse. Followed by the sun. Really? That landed on justice. Not feeling like justice is coming, but better days are coming is what I'm getting with those two. Gotta be like, you gotta have that innocence of a child. I'm being drawn to the little child on the horse. Temperance, not balanced. That's probably half your reason right there. Is you're not balanced. Holding on to that outcome. I know it's a bitch. Trust me. We're all human. We all deal with the same stuff. Same shit, just different paths. Six of Swords in the reverse, going into calmer waters. Seven of Swords showed itself. Five of Cups in the reverse on the bottom, no longer looking at what you lost, looking at what you still have, which is a plus. Never pay attention to what you've lost. What you've lost is what you've lost. It's easier said than done, but you just gotta let go and move on. The Magician and the Nine of Cups. Magician and the Nine of Cups. See, Magician is underneath Justice. Seven of Wands, no longer being defensive, good. taking it as it comes, learning not to sit there and do what you have done in the past. Page of King of Pentacles. Holding on to what you have, okay, that's understandable. Wheel of Fortune to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So starting a new cycle, looking at what you're doing, but intuition, that gut. Intuition in that gut. Queen of Pentacles. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Queen of Wands. You're looking. You're holding your new beginning. It's just you're looking to the future, which is always a good thing. Because yeah, you're starting a new cycle. Wheel of Fortune, which is fixed energy. To the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you've looked at what you've accomplished, you've looked at what you've done, now you're ready to implement it. And with the Queen of Pentacles right below the King of Pentacles, like you're holding on to what you have, but you're also looking at it as well, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Trying to figure stuff out, trying to put two and two together, trying to sit here and see what's going on and this, that, and the other. No different than me, coming out here every single day. You're not holding on. You're not holding on. Yeah, you're not holding on. That's a plus. That's a huge step in the right direction. We're going to put that as your main energy, what's grounding you. You're not holding on. You're looking, but you're not holding on. And most importantly, you're doing your damn work that you need to do. You're not taking no bullshit. You're not listening to nobody. And you're moving forward. Very good, very good, very good. You've released the Ten of Wands because it's in the upright, but you're not being defensive over the shit anymore because you're accepting the truth. You're in your Emperor energy and you're over heartbreak because you're doing a death cycle. And look, because you're doing a death cycle, you have an offer coming in. And the Fool was in reverse, so you're getting ready to jump off of that cliff into that new beginning, which is always a plus. It is always a plus. That's what we want to do. It's what we always want to do in general. Focus on the journey, not the outcome. The journey is what we need to be focusing on because that's where we learn. That's where we fine-tune. That's where we get the feedback because we're always tweaking ourselves. Depending on who we're around. Why it doesn't pay to be fake. To take off that mask, be true to who you are, don't worry about it, and move on with life. It's easier said than done, but it can be done. It just takes time, effort, energy. Which, let's face it, that's all we really have is time, effort, and energy. So you might as well make the most of it. True? Might as well make the most of it. $10:01 on the clock. And and that would be mirroring. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles, all in the upright. You're listening to what's being told to you. It's not so much that you're back in the corner, it's just you're getting to the point to where it's like you can honestly sit here and see people for who they are, henceforth why you're sitting there like a three-headed dog. Six of Pentacles, it's like you're ready to pounce on that first opportunity that you know is real. You're ready to pounce. See, if you look at all the skulls in the web, that's all the previous stuff that you've done. And they're stuck in the web because, guess what? They haven't got you anywhere. That's your past. Let's go present. Let's see what we got going on in present. Knight of Swords. Dealing with the monster. Getting ready to, and I never noticed those hands in the damn card either. You're getting ready to slay that beast. Once and for all. Good, congratulations. I'm happy for you. I really am. It's a hell of an accomplishment. Trust me, I know. 11:55 on that clock. $11:55 on that clock. Must have a carnival coming into town or something. Because there's a carnival ride that's turning around. Interesting. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're sitting there. You said you're sitting there, you're doing the work. You're legitimately doing the work. And doing the work is what you need to be doing. 12:43, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Hierophant in reverse. Protection. I'm being drawn to this little face behind her. It's almost like the face behind her is your guides, spirit, universe, whatever word you decide to use for it. Sitting there making sure that you have what you need. Yeah, Five of Swords. Contemplating. You're looking away from everything because you have to contemplate. You have to put 2 and 2 together to get 4. Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Hello. Eight of Cups. You're contemplating the past. Two of Pentacles. You're no longer juggling in a chariot. You're no longer juggling, but you have movement. Interesting. We have movement. Okay. Clarify this chariot, please. Clarify this Cancerian energy, because we are almost out of Cancerian season. The Fool in reverse. What's the Fool going to? What's the Fool going to? 1441. 4 is going to 3 of Cups. Celebration. No matter how big or how small, celebrate even those small wins. Death. You're realizing what's going on. You're realizing that it is time to celebrate because you know the truth. The truth shall set you free. How you doing? Clarify this Five of Pentacles, please. Emperor. Emperor and Seven of Cups in reverse. Only one choice to make, and you know what that is. One choice to make, and you already know what that choice is. So, hello to who just joined. Clarify this Judgment, please. Clarify this Judgment. Hello, how are you? Hope your day's going well. Chariot in reverse. Anything else for Judgment? Oh, there we go. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. No movement, but you're not holding on either. Because you realize what you have to do. 16:11 on the clock. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. Four of Swords in reverse. No longer resting. Like I said about the Six of Pentacles, you're about ready to jump on something. Either you're about ready to jump on something or something's about ready to jump on you. One of the two. Ooh, another flipper. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're about ready to jump on something because you're no longer blinded. You're resting. I'm not getting a blinded feeling with that Eight of Swords this time. I'm getting a more of a, you can see through it, but you're just sitting there waiting for the appropriate time. 17:11. You're waiting for the appropriate time. Clarify this Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, or King of Wands. Yeah, you're holding on to your new beginning. You're getting ready to cut something off or cut something out. Anything else for this Knight of Swords? What we got here? Oh, damn, we got, hello, how are you? The Lovers, the Empress, and the Two of Cups. You're cutting out the bullshit so you can get so you can get what you need. Whether that be loving yourself or whether that be somebody coming in that's willing to show you what you need to be shown. Oh shit. Here we go. That's what we got here. Hierophant. We got what? Seven of Swords. Leaving what don't serve you. People are being defensive about it. They're indecisive because it's your past, because they don't understand what's going on. Whoever they is, because they don't understand their worth. Hello again. Ten of Pentacles over that Five of Swords. Looking at where you went wrong. Knight of Cups, looking at where you went wrong on a love offer. Hello. Clarify this Eight of Cups in the upright, please. Two of Pentacles. Juggling. I don't get juggling with that card ever. I get more of a looking shit over. Figuring what's best for you is what I get with that card. We got what do we got here? Queen of Cups, Hierophant in reverse yet again, followed by the Ten of Cups. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're looking over stuff, not accepting anybody's help because you're trying to let go of the Ten of Wands. Six of Cups. So yeah, no, it's finally starting to click, which is always a good thing. That's what we want. Is for the old noggin to start clicking. In general. That old noggin to start clicking. And see, that's why you're a mod. Right there. You're fucking awesome, and don't let anybody tell you any different. You're fucking awesome. That's why you're a mod. So. Hey, all I know is whenever I went to go do what I had to go do, I'm always keeping an eye on YouTube Studio, just in general, just because I like to keep up on my channel. Before I started this morning, I only had 68 subs. Now I'm up to 71. Small steps. Small steps. It may not be financial abundance, but I'm still having abundance. And I'm very thankful for the abundance because guess what? More subs I get, the better chance I have of receiving financial abundance. Small steps. We got some squirrely squirrels out here. Got some squirrely squirrels. 11:01 on the clock. Oh. I know, right? I'm not picky. I mean, yes, it would be nice to get a couple of donations here and there to help me out personally speaking. But you know what? Subs are just, in my eyes, subs are just as well as donations are. I'm very thankful and very blessed to have what I have. So, doesn't really bother me anymore. Frustrating, but it doesn't bother me anymore. Because eventually I know I'll get there. So, it is what it is. Once again, don't focus on the outcome. Focus on what you got and what you're in the process of getting and doing. That's the key to this. Just like with manifestation, it's, yeah, your mindset has a lot to do with it, but you're not going to get anything else until you can show that you're grateful and you're thankful and you're blessed to have what you have. Just like, in all honesty, I need a new phone. Straight up. I've had this phone for almost 3 years. I need a new device. This thing is sluggish as hell. But guess what? It works. It does what I need it to do. I'm very thankful and I'm very blessed to have a decent phone because guess what? Just because I have a government-issued SIM card in the damn thing to make it work, I could have a government phone, which that would freaking suck. So I'm very thankful and very blessed and grateful that I have the phone that I have because it allows me to come on here and do what I'm doing on a daily basis. I'll get there. I'm not even worried about it. It just takes time. Oh yes, I'm very grateful for the present moments. I'm very grateful to wake up every single morning, regardless if I'm in a shelter or not. Very grateful to, be able to wake up and have my morning coffee and because like whenever I'm walking over, because I'm roughly about a mile and a half away. Very grateful for that walk. I'm very grateful because I look at it as I legitimately look at it as in I'm coming to work. That's legitimately the way I look at it. Every morning I'm just going to work. just because I don't work a normal 9 to 5, just because I don't have a normal job right this very second, I consider this my job. And doing the way of the world for the past year and literally not getting nowhere with it, that's why I was like, you know what? Just do this. You have nothing but time and nothing to do with it. Like, here probably about a good 10, 15 minutes, I'm probably going to turn it off. And because I'm starting to get hungry, so that's my cue to sit here and walk back. And depending on how I feel, if I feel froggy enough, I'll walk up to a different part because it's a hell of a lot closer to where I'm at. And I'll hop online again if I can. If I can't, then oh well. I do it at least once. I do it like 3 or 4 times a day because I'm not going to leave my shit just laying around so somebody can walk off with it. So henceforth why I have so many lives. But yeah, no, it's just, you just got to sit here and be thankful for what you have and show that you're using what you have. And as long as you do that, then in time, everything will work out for you. It's all a matter of sending that vibration out to the universe to let the universe know, hey, guess what? I'm thankful for this. I'm very thankful for this. I'm very grateful for the opportunity that you give me each and every day. I don't care if these decks suck. I mean, yeah, I'm still going to sit there. I still got some shit I got to get done after my situation changes. But other than that, I'm thankful for everything. Kind of wish, the jackass didn't throw my shit away. Hey, that's all I got is determination. It's like I told a kid, was it months ago, when I was still with fucking that chick I was with, that will be called dumbass, because she is a dumbass. I looked at this kid and I was like, I will be successful, I will be happy, and I will get what is coming to me. Not I'm guessing I'm this, I'm guessing I'm that. No, it's I will. It's just, guess what? You don't become the CEO of something just because you're pretty. The CEO has to work his fucking way up from, like I used to work for a lawn mowing company. And legitimately, the guy that started the lawnmower company started it in his shed. Legitimately, in his shed. And it was like in 20, 30 years, he had a factory, he had a whole set of employees, the whole 9 yards. Rome was not built in a day. Plain and simply. You have to show gratitude. You have to show, like if you go back through some of my lives, the way I was doing it, I've completely honestly changed the way I'm doing it. Because, you stop there, you do shit one way because, you don't want to be taken advantage of. Naturally speaking. Like I had a dude in my very first live this morning. He's like, oh, I want to read. And I'm like, okay, fine. That info is in the description box. You want to read, when my phone goes off, that you gave me a donation, then I will be more than happy to read for you. I hate being that way. Because I've been there. I've done that. Especially when I first started doing this stuff. But I understand why. Like, I don't know if you watch Mike or not, a Ramblin' Mike. But, honestly, I was sitting here doing this shit the way I was doing it and going, you know what? Maybe I need to start doing it like Mike does it a little bit. Like, sit here and sling some cards. Do a generalized reading. Because generalized readings don't always affect everybody. But if you want a personal read, I'll give you a personal read, but you have to meet the qualifications. and that's why I just started, just doing random ass little spreads here and there, just to, maybe somebody coming in, they come in and they hear what they need to hear, and then they're good. If that's the case, rock the fuck on. I'm glad you got the help that you needed. I really honestly am. I'm very grateful that you came into my life at that exact moment in time and you heard what you needed to hear. If that's what I was supposed to do for you, and then you're supposed to move on and never see me again, rock on. But, you gotta give a little in order to get a little. Reminds me of a fucking country song, honestly. You gotta give a little. No, I think that's Ricochet that sings that song. I'm gonna have to look that one up. It's just one of them things that you got to. Universe doesn't go by words, doesn't go by actions. It goes by vibes. It goes by what you're doing, how you're doing it. If you're being a narcissistic douchebag, like Dumbass was, and just doing what you can do to get ahead for yourself, then honestly, what's going to happen to you? And guess what? This thing, it may not be that day. Hell, it may not be a week from then. But guess what? You're going to have the same outcome that you're giving to everybody else. And no offense, I've already been dragged through hell, personally speaking. I've already been doing this. I've already been doing that. And if you want change, then honestly, you have to put your first foot forward. It's kind of like, was it yesterday or the day before? I was online over here in my other spot, and when I was online, some guy came in, wanted help to interpret a dream. I'm not a dream interpreter, but I'll take a stab at it. He told me what it was, and I gave him my best thing with what sounded logical to me with what I know. Hopefully it helped him. If it did, right on. If it didn't, manifestation is, one of them things that it takes energy. It takes being steadfast. It takes determination. It takes that mindset. Like, I look at it as if you have to practice the art of being selfish, 3303, and the art of being selfless at the exact same time. And most people just want to be selfish. Oh, I'm giving you this, so what are you going to give me in return? Yeah, you have to be that way, but you also got to look at the situation and who you're dealing with. Like there for a minute I was watching a lot of shorts and shit with women that are trying to help guys understand the way that women are right now, and this, that, and the other. And with the shit that they were saying, I love that. A couple just walked up, seen me on my phone, and just left. That was funny. But, it's the simple fact of, you have to understand that your bank account may be fat, but your friend's bank account may not be fat. You may be able to sit here and host a party yourself. That person, you may just go over there and sit on the couch and watch some TV, play some video games, smoke some weed, bullshit a little bit, and then be done. Because that's all that friend can actually do. Because that's all that they have the money for. Which, as long as you're bringing what you can to the table, shouldn't have an issue with it. That's the key here. 3443. It sucks having to, sit here and honestly smoke weed just to keep myself sane. I don't like it. I don't like smoking. I mean, I like smoking weed, but I don't like smoking weed on the frequency that I have to stay sane. And yeah, it hurts, it sucks whenever, you watch everybody else and you smell it all around you and you don't have no money to do anything. But you know what? You power through. You make the best out of the bad. If you can make the best out of the worst situation possible, then that shows you that you can pretty much do anything, anyhow, anywhere. Smoke this and probably hop off for the day. Like the Mudvayne song, so fucking determined. I am determined to have a better life. I am determined to have what I am destined for. But I think that's it for me, people. So, till next time, namaste.